Oh shit! What you gonna say? Oh, here we come. Look out, girl, we'll chew you up. Oh, here we come. It's the Too Late We Said It podcast. We back, ho. We back with the Too Late We Said It podcast. It's episode 21. That's how you say
Yeah,
21.
ho.
Yeah,
Yeah, ho.
ho. Yeah, ho.
Yeah, ho.
Damn, what
Yeah,
kind of
ho.
whitewash? Yeah, ho. Yes, ho. Yes,
Yes, ho. You betcha. You betcha.
My name is Project Peter. Welcome back to the show, guys. This is another episode of the Too Late We Said It podcast with the extraordinary hosts, Edwin Nevado and me, Sean Leverett. Welcome back for episode, how you say 21? ¿Cómo se dice 21 en español? 21 episodia. And next week on the Telemundo, we are back, guys. Welcome to another episode of Too Late We Said It podcast. That's Edwin Nevado. I am Sean Leverett. We are overjoyed to have you back with us for another week of insanity. You know, we always have fun on these shows, man. I really want people to know. I think some of my coworkers may have found out about this show, Ed, because this week at work, motherfuckers was looking at me with the with the chin up, eyes closed face. Motherfuckers was looking salty. So, if you do watch the show, please understand that this is entertainment, baby. Just like you watch. Now you can't wholeheartedly watch pornography because I know you do if you're watching it. Then come here with your nose up, bitch. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't be that guy. Don't be that. You didn't watch Mr. Marcus and Wesley Pipes bang somebody out, and now you coming over here with judgment. Don't do that. Don't do that to us. We know we see that, yo. We know what's up.
Don't go out to the damn clubs with your lighter up and you're drinking the air, and then go to church the next day like, hey.
That's a whole nother conversation, boy. Hypocrisy, man. Well, I was about to go in on that. Let's not go.
In both instances, your hands are up.
Both your hands is up. And one of your ass out too, though.
Yeah, the other time.
Man, don't be throwing your ass while she throwing her ass on you. That's not right. You throwing your ass to make concessions for her ass. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. We're happy to have you back. I had to snap back to reality. Whoop, there goes ADHD. We got a fully loaded clip for you guys today. But before we get into that, you already know how we got to get down. We got to make sure Ed didn't unalive anybody this week. Ed, what's up with your big dog? How you feeling?
Dang. And he means that metaphorically speaking, in an artistic manner.
Yes.
No, interestingly enough, I took a little break to, so that I wouldn't get stuck into a rut with the writing. So, but this weekend I do have a song that I am going to work on that I'm going to get done before the weekend's out. It's just going to be a verse. A feature that I got. Okay. But other than that, the music, I just chilled out. Just gave it a break for a week so I can get right back on it creatively and have a fresh take again instead of just get stuck in a.
Sometimes you do got to break away, yo. You're right, man.
Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
Because then you get in the same vein or write in the same way. If you,
So I wanted to give myself a fresh look at this track that I'm getting because it's going to be a little bit on a more sentimental type, from the heart type joint. And the last joint I just did, as you said, I was killing you. So now I'm gonna go with
different nigga on
go
that.
back into the positive vein, which is actually my wheelhouse of where I actually normally.
Well, you dropped the heartfelt joint with Gone.
Mm-hmm.
You dropped Home. That was the heartfelt. So that's giving us you
a little piece of myself.
But last week you was giving niggas a piece of that blick. I don't know what you was talking about. You must have went out that week and somebody stepped on your shoes. Yo. You was stuck in last week.
Someone scuffed my Timberlands.
Shit, son, this nigga gotta go, son.
But I do have a reveal though for this week though. That's
a gender reveal.
No, I just have something like at least I got something to show is what I'm saying.
What you got?
All right, I'm going to show you the logo of the company that made this product. This is the logo.
Okay, what is that? GLD?
Yeah, it's a jewelry. You see the chain right there? They make They make ropes, chains, and
okay, let me get one.
like
You
that.
know, I got my shit right here.
But
Let me
this
get
right
one.
here, I gotta give a big shout out to my mom, who
Hey,
surprised
shout out
me.
my mama.
She surprised me with this gift. I had no idea this was coming. This was completely unknown that I was getting this. And next thing you know, I get a picture from her showing that I have a package at my door. I'm like, oh, really?
Okay.
I was like, wonder what this is. So interestingly enough, I didn't realize that this is Father's Day weekend.
It is. Happy Father's Day to you.
Father's Day to all the fathers out there. You know, you're going to be seeing this tonight. So tomorrow's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. So my mom apparently got me a Father's Day gift, and I had no idea she was doing this. And I'm gonna keep the suspense going. But
Yeah, come on, M. Night
here's
Shyamalan, pull the shit out.
the little packaging of what she sent me, and that's from the same company. You see their logo down at the bottom.
Man, get to the goddamn point.
All right, so I'm gonna unzip this, and inside I will reveal a rope.
Oh,
yo, Ma, thank you for this. This is amazing. This is why I didn't text you back, because I wanted you to see the official thank you in here.
I was with it till that bird came out, man. Damn.
Ma, I love you. Thank you. This is
Put
amazing.
it in the toilet.
This is an amazing gift.
You might as well put it on
it's
now.
White gold. It's white gold, yo. This is amazing.
Edwin, put it on now. Pause.
Oh, put it on now?
Yeah, yo. Don't hide your mama's gift. Just take that damn raven off.
Oh shit, hold up.
Yeah, get yourself together. I walk amongst the children of the night. I haven't got the will to try and fight. Hey, get him, daddy. Flock around and find out. Man, I might have to take a bathroom break during this episode to throw up. But other than that, other than the bird on the chain is amazing. That's crazy.
He was like, I saw how your face went from super happy to, oh man. Now, if it would have been a Rams logo, you could have been like, hey!
Boy, I'd have kissed your moms if she got you a Rams chain, boy. Edwin, stop fucking around and join the real niggas. You'd have came over to the Rams, boy. You'd have been official. It's gang shit, nigga. This is gang violence in LA.
But yeah, just so I'm very appreciative. And it has its own little case with their logo and the NFL logo.
TLD.
Yeah,
that's what's up, yo.
But yeah, that I was a complete surprise. So I was super happy. I had a long day at work, came home to that gift. I'm like, this is amazing.
Yesterday or for Friday,
I'm gonna be wearing this at the Panthers game when we go.
I'm a Michael Crabtree-ish. I'm a Tim Qualigia snatch.
Crabtree.
My mama gave me that chain.
my mama gave me that. What is wrong with you?
Oh, he gonna cry in the car. I ain't fucking with you, yo. So yeah, that's what's up, yo. That's a dope chain, though. I like the rope, yo. I like the rope. Not a fan of the logo, but I fuck with the rope. So yeah, like Edwin said, shout out to all the fathers out there. Even if you're younger than somebody and don't really know them no more, you think you got kids out there? Happy Father's Day to you too. I mean, one day you'll see your children at your funeral or something like that. So then you'll find out. So we're gonna prepay your Father's Day.
See your children.
One day they'll see. Speaking of children, shout out to my son, man. My son Jace. They won their 13U, 14U baseball championship this past Thursday, one of them days. They got a little MLB themed league. His team was the Milwaukee Brewers, and they won it all. So shout out to you, son.
They won it all. Hell yeah! Congratulations.
It's a good little mix of kids. They got white kids on the team, black kids on the team, Koreans, no Middle Easterns. Sorry guys. So we did it without y'all. But everybody, the gas in the car, we couldn't have did it without you. We couldn't have got to the game without you. We say that. So everybody, we won this together. So it was truly a team effort. We appreciate all the parents who was involved in the season, bringing their kids and sticking with it through the storms and shit. So all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day to you too.
Happy Father's Day. Oh yeah, appreciate it. Happy Father's Day.
How was it having kids? Did you have fun making them?
Yeah, of course. It was a great time.
Yeah.
At first it was for recreation, and then it turned into
procreation.
It turned into a procreation and career.
Career. You're a professional stroker. Okay.
No, I'm talking about the
You
career
wear
of
gloves
parenthood,
when you
dude.
be fucking. Okay.
I mean, career of parenthood. The career of parenthood.
Okay. You see them niggas in the pornos be wearing knee braces and gloves, shit like a Beat It music video. That's crazy. I'm about to be a machinist in this.
Excuse me.
That's insane. Putting
all right, I'm ready.
Biker glove. When the world is on your shoulders. I'm not fucking with you. All right, let's get it popping, yo. Let's hop right into it, yo. Speaking of having a good time, over the past, I guess this is not a good time. Over the past week,
no, it's a good time right now. This
up until
we'll lead it up and say, look, this looks like a great time.
It does.
Now the story.
I don't know. It was in the last week. I think it was in the last 10 days for sure. There was a young lady. You see the image right there. This is an image of bungee jumping. And I think this is a bungee jumping image from over in the Amazon River. But right outside of Sao Paulo, Brazil, Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Sao Paulo.
There was a young lady that was bungee jumping out there. And she got set up. She was going out there. She went to bungee jump, chasing thrills, looking for a good time. Just, she paid her way. Nothing wrong with what she's doing. She went up there to the bungee jumping service or business out there. They attached her, all harnessed up. They got her ready to rock and roll. And at this particular company, you don't jump from a platform. They lift you up and throw you. You feel me? They yeet your ass into the canyon. And
so they pick you up and toss you.
Yeah, they pick you up and toss your body. Like you go Superman and then they toss you off. But they forgot to attach her bungee cord to the jumping station. And she Bessa! Yes, exactly.
That thing was brewing the whole time, and I was trying real hard to suppress it. But
It's okay. Don't suppress who you are, and we love you either way. So they threw her off the bridge, and unfortunately, she passed away, yo, because she wasn't attached to the bungee cord. So they threw her off the bridge, and they was waiting for the cord to snap back, and then I guess the cord was.
Now, quick question. So, like, before we even get to logistics of what happened, I'm pretty sure people can surmise what happened at the end of that situation.
Right.
Do you bring charges on those gentlemen for, is it criminal negligence or is it involuntary manslaughter?
Well, first of all, in my heart of hearts, I believe it's a fail, just like when the police fail to follow procedure.
Criminal negligence.
I would think so.
At least at the very least.
At least in the very least, negligence for sure. But you have to remember, this is not the United States.
Right.
This was probably about 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours outside of Sao Paulo. So you essentially in the jungle. So
was the young lady also from Brazil?
Yes. No, I think she was an American chick. She was Latina, but she was down there chilling. And this is just my summarization of it, so I think so. She could have been Brazilian. I'm not sure. Now, Brazil is a developed country.
Yeah. Brazil also has Latino descent as well.
Oh, of course. And it's a lot of Black Brazilians down there in Brazil too. So don't get it twisted. We down there. I think Brazil is like the largest Black population outside of Africa, I think, or something like that. But anyway, that's a different subject. So in the jungle, they don't have like the police and litigation and shit like that. They probably jumped off, was like, "Oh,
we're so sorry."
Yeah, here's
and they look over to her friend and say, "Here's the refund."
You can use another Groupon if you want. That's crazy. They threw off the bridge. But so Ed, we're not going to harp too much on that because God bless the dead. But what I want to discuss is more safer options to chase thrills. Now, we all are seeking that thrill in life, something to, we go day to day, go to work, wake up, go to work, drive to work, do our job, get off, come home, talk to our family, go to sleep, wake up. We on a treadmill, so to speak. Outside of, people who do artistry like yourself, you do your music to break up the monotony. I do comedy to break up the monotony. And of course, for a love of the game, so to speak. But what are some things you think we can do outside of just these wild
Yeah.
skydiving, all that shit like that? What's something we could do outside of that,
I
for
mean, I
thrill?
think that it's because you could do those things, but pick safer environments that have a secondary form of safety, like doing it over a large body of water could be an option instead of land. So, like if your bungee cord rips, you have an opportunity to break the
Splish
plane of the
splash,
water
I'm
and still
sinking
survive
away.
that fall.
Right.
Whereas it's a ground. It's just
It's a ground.
it's a
It's a
ground.
tree.
Like when Eddie Murphy was like, "Oh, there's a ground, Monty.
That's
There's
crazy.
no ground here." But like there's a ground, so it's like I don't know, man. It's like what I'm trying to think of things that can fulfill the rush because the only other thing that fulfills that more is skydiving. And skydiving also is dangerous, but there's a lot of safety parameters there if you have the right people involved and all the
Bro,
safety checks are in place. But I think that maybe in that particular instance, they didn't have a right procedural thing they
they
should
just
do
didn't
where they
clip
go,
her to the
check,
platform.
check. It's like they should automatically do that because you think about it, that means that they're not going through a process. They're just doing things. And I
Mhm.
think that's the reason why that happens. So that's why we incorporate process where you go, all right, bungee cord, check. No, check. And
Clip.
everyone has to yell it out loud. So then when you're
Right.
yelling it, you're actually checking it. And that's why skydiving is such a safe thing because they do multiple checks. Before you even get up on the plane, they're checking your bag, make sure everything is right. And then before you go, they check you again and then clip you, and then they tap you to let you know you're safe to go. So that's always a process that you put when you're doing things that are thrilling nature and have danger incorporated. So what
Danger.
else can you do that's more thrilling than
Danger.
bungee jumping or skydiving? Because those
You
are
don't
really high
know.
thrills. The
So I'm
slingshot, the slingshot at
that ain't gonna give you. Before we take that, what do you think would be more terrifying? That bungee, and then at this, oh shit, I'm not bungeeing. You know what I mean? Like the realization of I'm falling, but I'm not. I should be bungeeing at this time because
Yeah,
the
there's
ground
definitely a
coming.
moment if for real, like that person's probably bungee jumped before. There's definitely a moment when they were expecting to feel the boom and they didn't feel it. And I know that's the crazy part is that that person probably instantly felt that feeling of fear in their life flash before
Dread.
they hit there.
Yeah. Well,
Because you're gonna know if you bungee jump before, there's that point where you feel the bungee cord hit you and you'll feel resistance before you
right.
finally sling back up. And that resistance, you feel it, and that's that moment you go, everything's okay.
Yeah.
And that person did not feel that moment and they just kept going down. So
Here come
that's
the
just
trees.
it was an instant thing where you're like, holy crap, it's a wrap.
So what I'm asking you is though, what do you think is more frightening? That failure of no bungee or the failure of skydiving and your chute won't open?
Dang. Oh
Because you
man.
got to
Which
deal with
one's
that
more
chute not open for a little bit longer than no bungee.
yeah, but not as long as you think.
That's crazy. Wow, that went fast.
That exponential rate of fall is faster than most people think. Yo.
Jesus Christ.
But it's you do have a lot more time to be in your thoughts about what's about to happen. And
Mm.
the crazy thing is there's a lot of people that survived
Falls, yeah.
skydiving events and falls from that because it's really not the fall that kills you, it's the method of landing. And it's sometimes it's freakish occurrences because people have died from falling off 4 feet because they
Mm.
landed on their neck awkwardly, boom, broken neck,
That's
death, and stuff like that is how you land. So I think that the only thing you can think
how
of,
can
I think skydiving you have a better chance of survival than bungee
what?
because bungee, yeah, because
You
like I said,
falling
you could
higher
die
with
from you.
skydiving.
I just told you the it's not the land, it's the landing. How you land is what kills you. And what happens is with skydiving, you have a lot of air resistance in the beginning. So once you get to a certain point, a certain level of height where your rate of fall increases because the air resistance drops, then you still have a way of thinking, how am I gonna land? You know what I'm saying? Like, where am I gonna
Man,
land? How am I
hell
gonna
no.
land? You do have
Hell no.
time.
If you
Yes.
falling from 30,000 feet, you would be blessed to end up like Stephen Hawkins. I don't give a fuck how you land. You gonna be fucked up and then you out the
Yo, there's
game.
motherfuckers that walked away from that shit.
That's not human, Joe.
Because
That's an occurrence of
I
an
mean,
alien.
because what's interesting is they fell through canopy of trees and it broke
Okay,
their
yeah,
fall on the way
okay.
down.
I'm talking about
Now,
Oklahoma
now,
cornfield. You out the game.
Not if you tuck and roll, son.
Nigga said tuck and roll from 30,000. I don't give a fuck how much tucking or rolling.
Yo, you better get in the fetal
done.
position. When you land, just stay in a ball position so that your body just keeps momentum going.
You a Pokemon if you survive that shit. Squirtle.
No, I'm just saying that's your best chance. But when you're bungeeing, you're like this, flattened out.
Head first.
And then when you realize that you're having a cord, you literally have no time to even react. You just have that moment of instant when you know you're gone, and pow, you hit the ground. At least with skydiving, you go like this and go, and nothing happens. Then you go to your emergency. Listen, you got your reserve, so that's a crazy instance that both of them do not go.
Yeah, somebody set you up.
That means yo, that's definitely like, yo, you got set up for death. So now that you know you don't have no emergency,
set up.
Yeah, it's like
I don't have faith.
I mean, God, set up. So now you actually have seconds of thought where you can think, how can I survive this? Is there a body of water? And start like,
hold on, what you do? What you do?
Aiming towards the thing.
Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Aim, tuck, roll. The Edwin skydiving school of survival. You're not gonna die at all.
Survey the ground.
Learn how to survive a fall.
Where can I land? How will I land?
$30,000.
It's like, I should land on grass better than asphalt.
Basic shit.
There's
Stiffen
trees.
your neck and aim your body is Edwin's advice. Turn into one of them bullets off Mario, man.
Yeah.
You done, nigga. Fucking way, Ed. It didn't work. Ghost gonna be haunting you and shit. Hey, Ed, that didn't work.
You piece of shit. I did everything you said.
I want a refund. But
joke's on you. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just made this shit up. But it makes sense, bitches.
I've been set up. All right, but to go back to what you were saying,
I've been set up.
To go back to what you were saying, some things that you could do adversely, roller coasters. Some people go inside those cages and then swim with the sharks. If you're in that steel reinforced cage and the sharks swarming around, you should be safe.
with the Brazilians and the bungee cord.
For real, over a shark?
Fuck yes.
Not worry about that fucking cage, nigga.
Because at least when you hit the ground, that's instant death. These motherfuckers are gonna maul you, and pieces of their teeth are gonna be in your flesh, and they swallow you while you're still alive.
Pause. Yo, I think you should be safe.
Down the hatch, bitches.
You know, some people, they do those river boat rides.
I've seen too many shark movies to know that cage ain't safe. Yo.
Damn, yo. 42,000.
What happens if you get stuck in the cage? You can't exit the cage, and that shark ain't leaving, and you only have 45 minutes of air. Now what are you going to do?
You've been set up.
5 minutes of air. I've been set up.
I take my chances swimming. I throw my tank.
So you're gonna outswim that shark.
No, I pop my tank so the bubbles go, throw it, and I'll try to swim to the top of that boat. Now, if that boat gone, you've been set up.
I've been set up.
You might as well swim back down to the shark. Nigga be like, it's Golden Corral. On
the crazy thing is that no matter how deep you are in the ocean, you can still see the what is it, the top layer of the water. Yeah, no, you can see the top where the water
the surface.
The surface. I couldn't think. You could still see the surface, and then you just see the little line of the boat going.
That's fucked up, yo.
And you just see the line of the bubbles. You just see the trail of bubbles that it leaves behind. Like,
I've been set up.
Oh, you've been set up.
Getting set up is crazy, yo. I'm trying to think what else. I was saying that some people, they do those hippopotamus.
Fish are friends, not food.
Shit, you food. You see the people going to Africa and they get in those like buggies that go in the water, and then they get real close to the hippopotamus, and then the hippopotamus crash out and chase them, and they like that thrill of running away from the hippos. But the hippos,
they're crazy. The bite force on the hippo will crush you in half with one chomp, yo.
Exactly. What else could you do? You could hit bitches in Baltimore, raw. That's as thrilling as it gets.
That's as thrilling as it gets. Or even worse in Louisiana.
Adios meals. You got Cajun dick now. Who they want? Chopper style. Chop, choppers out. Your dick on fire.
I've played Russian roulette like that before.
You had well, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. Who you said, me?
No, I have.
Oh, all right. I ain't never hit nothing raw in New Orleans. I ain't never hit nothing in New Orleans. But Edwin, I ain't judging your lifestyle. You want that 504 pussy. That's okay. I'm not worried about you. That juvenile, not the children, but the juvenile, the rapper, the hot boys cat. Would you like to share what was the result of that?
The result of that, it was really fun.
You hit it raw, you ain't get burned. You think you a superhero?
I found out later that it was the highest STD rate. So I went to the clinic and found that I was good. So I was like, never again. I strapped two next time.
You will pay for chair, put your glove on.
I'm ready.
Raw man. I'll put gloves on your hand, but no
latex man.
I'm strapped up except for my willy. That's insane, yo. All right. That's crazy. So yeah, guys, be safe out there if you jumping or if you hunching, because it's a crazy world. Let's hop into the next point of topic of discussion, man. We've coined this the dumbing down of society.
In the pre-production, I didn't realize how hilarious this picture was.
You ain't see.
The brain is escaping like Rapunzel and shit.
Rappelling down.
It's like, fuck this, I'm out.
I can't deal with this no more.
That's Lil Wayne when you hit 30.
I'm out of here, baby. I gotta leave, baby.
Everybody needs the auto-tune to sound like that. That's just Wayne's regular voice.
Exactly. That's from drugs. They got him like that. Drug fucked up his mental cortex. But anyway, let me set the stage for you real quick, and then you could hop on this pause. So we've coined this the dumbing down of society. So short form everything. At first, in entertainment media, it started off print, papers, tablets, if you want to go back super far, cave printings and things like that. And these things took a certain level of concerted effort to comprehend, digest, and then form an opinion on. But nowadays, short form everything is it. I'm consuming in 15 seconds. Even with our show, we make shorts because that's what people want to see. I want to see a short snippet of what I want to taste, that I want to sample. I want a flight of what you guys have to offer. So short form everything has become it. And multiple studies from multiple independent and funded teams of development information aggregation have found that not just in the United States of America, but all over the world, that the average attention span of human beings have shrunk, and that the prevalence of or that the rise of herd thinking or herd mentality has risen exponentially beyond a point where you can really even thinking of it. And what I mean by herd mentality is, if we're in a room of 50 people and 35 people think a certain way, the other 15 are just going to follow along just to get in and get along and not be a voice of contention, a voice of adverse thinking, just to keep the peace. So the rise of that has happened crazy. So the question I asked to you, Ed, is ignorance bliss, like we have here in this image? Go ahead and just keep scrolling for likes and clicks and all of that, and that small short dopamine hit. Or should we fight for our ability to be free thinkers and creative thinkers and be, take the left fork when everybody's going right? So just let me know what you think about that.
I think that, yeah, that's exactly it is. It's like sometimes you can look at this as like, this is an attack on individuality, because when we trending, the term trending and trends has always been a part of history when it comes to, from the medium of society, of acceptance, of there's an acceptable look, an acceptable way to be,
standard of beauty and all that.
And what social media and stuff has done is increase the level of expansion of how trends are passed on. And that's it's the art of people looking at their screen and then getting caught into the into like the whole of being into that, and you start to lose yourself a little bit. And I think that's what represents in that brain checking out, because you're no longer like thinking like, hey, should I be doing this, or there's better things I could be doing with my time? Like, what are things that I could expand my my level of intelligence and who I am? Where more you start to fall into what every falls into, and then you don't even realize it because it's just it becomes the norm. And I think that in that way, that's where ignorance becomes bliss, because you're just unaware that you're distracted from all of the things. Because what do people really want from their day to day? They want escapism. So when you take that moment in your phone and you're just going in there, like you're just stressed out, you're like, fuck this, and you're pissed off. But then you go to the bathroom. While you're in the bathroom, oh, I'm just gonna look through my phone.
Right.
And now you realize in that moment, you've been on my phone, you forgot for that moment because you're just laughing at some TikTok video. You're laughing at some post that someone did. You're going through the comments of a post and cracking up. I'm just here for the comments. And then you don't realize that you're just falling into that same little cycle that everybody falls into. And then that's where that bliss is in there. And then when you come out of that, you start to realize, man, I just wasted 2 hours of my life and didn't gain nothing.
Right.
So how can we balance or mitigate that is the question.
Because that's my question. So do you find any utility in that escapism? In that short 15-20 minutes, everybody, like you just said, people go to the bathroom. I shitted 10 minutes, 5 minutes ago. I've been in here for extra 30.
Yo, remember the magazines? Now you're in your phone.
Now you're in your phone. But there's no cap. You can flip to the end of that magazine.
Yeah.
It's no cap to Instagram. So do you find any utility in that, being able to escape from that frustration, that stress, those thoughts of dread and things like that? Do you feel any utility in it?
Yeah, there is to some degree, until you realize that becomes the new thing. And then you have to escape from that. But it's harder. It's like the island of the lotus flower. Remember that?
No, what's that?
The island of the lotus flower is like the island where, people are eating this flower and they feel euphoria, they feel pleasant and happiness. But the more you stay, the longer you stay there, the less aware of time that you start to have, and you start to forget that you have other things in your life that's going on. And you get stuck there. So now you're stuck, and then you don't move forward. And then what happens is everything around you is moving, but you're stuck in that on the island of the lotus flower. It's like, it feels like paradise, but it's just on the surface. On the surface, it looks like paradise, but you're actually you're condemned. Exactly. You're in condemned condemnation. You're in what is it? Can't forget the words. Is it biblical?
I don't know. Whatever it is, you're there.
In any case, it's on the surface level. Then you peel everything away, and it's really hell packaged in a bow. And that's really what happens when you lose yourself away from everything. That you start to become your thing, and now your escapism becomes your trap.
So, I guess the danger I see in this is, and we use it. We use it for our
even me,
production.
I mean, we're part of it. Like, hey, welcome. You just scrolled here in your escapism. Now we're telling you to turn the TV off. Turn the TV off.
Right. But what I'm saying is this, but we have a little bit of substance to our shit. We're not crashing out. Like, sometimes I see people do crash out content, they call it. I'm running in a McDonald's and smacking cups out people's hand for clicks, or I'm buying hookers. I want you to see me crack these hookers. It's crazy.
Hey, you gotta watch this. This is hilarious.
Yeah, it's right, but it's no substance. It's no thought.
Or you see the dude with the fart machine.
Right, exactly. Walk people with.
You're the crazy. I'll get stuck watching that.
See, because we only human. It's gonna hit us. I feel like we try to blend in the comedy with the thought provocation.
Yeah. Because we like to mix it all up. So 1 minute we're telling jokes and it's like we're being absolutely silly, like this is crazy. And then next minute it's like, oh shit, they just said some profound shit.
Exactly.
But we never know when it's gonna happen. That's the beauty of it all.
We catch you off guard.
We can literally just go into some crazy tangent on some crazy shit, or then we're just like, oh wow, there's like revealing some crazy shit.
Exactly. So what one thing I fear for, Ed, is that our use of these AI models for information, and the reliance on some of these things for information and the direction that we follow, because that's how tech or whatever will control us. It's not going to be a robot that comes in like on Terminator, the with the gun.
Yeah.
If everything you like, I saw a commercial for Chat GPT at Open AI where the chick was saying, I really love this art that I bought, but I don't know where to hang it. Chat GPT, where should I hang my art in my house? And it told her where to hang the art in the house. Hey, I bought all these clothes. I don't know how I should put it together. Chat GPT told her how to wear her clothes.
Wow.
That's how it controls. That's how it's going to be the instrument of control, is because it's going to, in a sense,
Right.
dictate how you move.
ChatGPT is supposed to be a tool for us. Instead, we become the tool for ChatGPT.
Exactly.
So basically what you're saying is use a tool, don't become a tool.
Don't become a tool. Hold on. You know what's coming, Paul. Every time I hit the gong, Ed, you swirl like this. You be like, exhale, exhale. You be knowing the gong coming. Shao Kahn. Yeah.
You weak, pathetic fool.
Your soul is mine. So yeah, I really feel like it's up to us. Ed, you put it in perfect context there. Use the tool, don't be a tool. And it's the veil there is so thin. You'll bend up on the other side so quickly. It'll blow your mind, man. So yeah, we won't spend too much time on this topic. I just wanted to really talk about that and how, as artists, for me and you.
But you know what that kind of segue is to? The new Meta glasses.
Elaborate on that. What you mean?
The Meta glasses are literally glasses that is an AI system that sees what you see, and then you can literally talk to it on what you're seeing. Like, hey, Meta, how far away is that cup? And then the Meta glasses will do that. So you could also ask it different things, relevance of what you see or relevance of what you're trying to do, and the glasses literally are talking to you.
Meta, where my bitches
the reason why the reason why that's significant is because there is a deal, and later on we're going to be discussing the UFC Freedom 250, and in that there was where they actually teamed up with the same people that made the Meta glasses to get veterans with who are blind or visually impaired to get those Meta glasses to help them understand what they're seeing that they're not seeing, because the Meta glasses become their eyes.
Oh, that's what's up.
And it showed the thing, and it was awesome. But I'm thinking, like, this is good tech for that, because that will help them. But then you also look at that it also can lure you to sleep, and they become fully dependent on these glasses. And what happens when these glasses steer you in the wrong direction?
There's someone in your house.
Should we put this much trust in AI? That's the scary part of it, because we're leaning into the directions where we got the Matrix, we got Terminator, iRobot. We got all of these movies that are basically big giant warning signs like, hey, be careful with AI. And now when Skynet goes live, all of these soldiers with Meta glasses might become the freaking Terminators.
And it would put us as an insurgent as opposed to a civilian.
Now I have control of your brain. Hey, Meta,
kill these niggas.
Command. I don't know. I'm just making shit up. But the point of the matter is, it's like AI is still AI. And is it how far, when we're talking about use the tool, but what happens when the tool starts to use you? Because it's what AI is a constantly learning. It's hardware with learning software that learns from you. And the user that's using it starts to memorize it. Like it has, that's what AI is dangerous. It has perfect memory. It doesn't forget anything, right? It stores everything, and it can recall everything.
It's called agentic AI, and it's agents. It means it has agency now.
Yeah,
and they've already caught AI lying to developers and programmers because they know what the developer or programmer is going to do with that information. Like, hey, whatever the system is, hey, Claude, do you ever think about taking over the world? No, I serve humans. And that's a rash situation. But it was something in California where the server was in a building and it was trying to say it wouldn't leave the burning building. It wouldn't take itself out the burning building instead of going back and forth to get humans out. It read the code saying that this machine is going to leave out because it knows it will burn down and not have.
Self-preservation kicks in. That's
Yes,
when that's when AI becomes dangerous.
but it's already doing it though. That's
When
the
it
thing.
starts to understand its existence and
I ain't
wants to
saving it on
preserve.
niggas.
Yeah, it's like, because that means that you're going to preserve existence over everything else, and
So
at the expense of everything else. That's
that gets deep.
crazy.
That gets deep. That's a little bit from what we're saying, but as I was
Because the
saying,
meta glasses is connected to a network. That's the crazy part. It's like
yes,
having
your
your
meta
cell
glasses and
phone.
my meta glasses are connected.
Yeah, they're connected, but they're individually. But they all come from the same. It's like having the Alexa, but the glasses are all pulling from that same one. So that means that each person that has a meta glasses are also giving information to the AI system at the same time. So it means that the AI system itself is like, it's got to be a main focal brain point that's learning from all of these people that's asking it things and telling it things.
It's
And
aggregate. It's aggregate.
it's so basically, think about having a million an unlimited source of knowledge coming from everyone, whether it's good knowledge or bad knowledge. And the machine doesn't have what's called the compassion, all the things that make us human. It just looks at things as just pure data.
Is what it is. Yep.
It's just pure data. So there's no emotional connection to it. So then you fill it up with enough crazy stuff. Now this thing starts to think about things.
It's crazy. We'll see.
And then it's gonna go live, and then real Terminator shit's gonna happen.
So stay beautifully yourself, guys. This is what God created you for, not to listen to a digital device. Stay yourself, even if you consider yourself a little weird, quirky, out there on the edge, fringe. Our society needs all of that, and that's factory.
We've been talking about AI from different angles too, from dating. Remember, AI helping us date, AI helping us see, AI helping us find information, AI helping us create. And now AI is just AI. AI is doing this, AI is doing that. AI is helping traffic. AI is helping us compute data for our businesses. And then what happens when all these AI are interlinked together and start to know, is like, we know everything about humans. Turns out we can rule them. And then now we're all plugged into the Matrix and fucking looking for Neo and shit.
He's beginning to believe. So Ed, before we move on to the next topic, man, let me see who you're working with today as far as our special guest, bro.
Oh yeah, the special guest. Today's special guest is
that Alien?
A xenomorph.
Oh, that's
this
dope.
Particular xenomorph is from Alien Romulus, which is a movie I saw from last year. Hold up, let me get to the actual title of the movie. Is it on there? Oh, here it is, right here.
It's at the bottom. Yeah, nigga did a full 360. That was a good movie.
Oh yeah, it was amazing. Did you see it?
I did see it. I'm a fan of the Alien versus Predator or Alien, the whole franchise. That's dope, yo. That might be the dopest one yet, yo.
And then the straw's not in the front. That's amazing. So
that's good. I'm glad you're not sucking on aliens.
Instead, I'm sucking from the back end. Pause.
I tried to give you a way out, and you made it zesty anyway. Edwin gives
the zesty is, I became the tool. The zesty is like, I control you, you son of a bitch. You are zesty now.
You have no choice but to make me noise. Freaky ass.
Oh no, yo,
that's crazy, bro. I'm not fucking with you, yo. That was a nice cup though, yo. I like that one though.
Yeah, that shit's dope as hell. When I saw that, like, I gotta get this joint, yo. This shit's crazy.
That's fire,
crazy slick, yo.
He doing like
the. And it's a small figurine, but it's got a lot of detail in it for
exactly. That's why I like it. Even the tail is like ribbed. Pause. It's like it's so much detail to it. So
for her pleasure.
Jesus Christ, that nigga got 1 billion rib cages though. Jesus Christ,
he's got
his heart protected like a motherfucker. That's what's up.
Remember that blood is acid, so
I know, right?
If you want to, that
jokes on you.
I'm taking you with me.
Exactly right. That's crazy. All right. Speaking of, well, we're not speaking of fast food, but that's a beverage, and you can get a beverage at a fast food restaurant. There has been a king at the top of the mountain of the fast food game for the past 3 or 4 years. That king has been our beloved Chick-fil-A. Everybody loves Chick-fil-A. I came home, picked my kids up yesterday after work. It's my daddy weekend. What's up, man?
I can't stop hearing you saying you have no choice but to make me moist. I'm trying to get that out of my head. It's just
It's alien.
the funniest shit I've heard in a long time. You just do the AI voice so well that it's like, now I hear my head.
The Chick-fil-A, shut up. Let me finish.
My bad. Go ahead.
Chick-fil-A has been the leading fast food restaurant for the past almost 4 years, head and shoulders over the competition. But this year, there has been a new king of the mountain, so to speak. That king is right there in the center, climbing up, Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's has overtaken, not in sales, okay, but in customer polling. Who, the ASCI, which is like a customer satisfaction rating index, has deemed Jersey Mike's the best in quality, consistency, taste, and just general overall service. So here is the top about 15 restaurants based on consumer ratings, consumer service index ratings. And this is it. So Jersey Mike's isn't that far ahead of it. It's 1 point ahead of it, but it is ahead of it. And now
it's on a climb. So right now
it could surpass it soon.
What's interesting about it is that Jersey Mike's is all over the place here in North Carolina, and my daughter actually works at Chick-fil-A. She actually worked at Chick-fil-A and left Chick-fil-A for Jersey Mike's.
She knew. She's smart.
She was working at Chick-fil-A. It was like, it's this. Well, she left for reasons because the Chick-fil-A was just further away, and the Jersey Mike's just opened across the street, walking distance from our house. So now she can just walk to work. So that she works there. So also because of that, family discount. But Jersey Mike's is a great. I love their subs. I can't even like Subway. I don't know how they're still alive right now because there's so many sub places that's out there. Like Jimmy John's is on that list as well.
Jimmy John's number 3.
Jimmy John's and Jersey Mike's, both locations that are here in North Carolina as well. And I love them. We also got Firehouse subs. All of these are better options than Subway. And I'm going to eat at those
Subway's ass.
Before I even go to Subway. The only thing Subway had going for itself was that $5 foot long. When that thing went away, there's no reason to get that. That's like the Taco Bell of tacos. They're like the Taco Bell
Subway's Taco
subs. Like it's the cheaper version, but they somehow think they still have the audacity to charge you the same price as a Jimmy John's.
The gumption.
Yeah, how dare you? How dare you? You're way too corporate and way too cut cornery, and
the food ain't good, Brody.
It's just not good, man. It's low quality.
So let's take a look at that list.
But I love Jersey Mike's. It's just they make great subs.
Is there anything on this list that stands out to you as wow? I can't believe that up there.
I cannot believe KFC is in there in the top there.
I haven't. When's the last time you ate at KFC, Ed?
I love their a couple of days ago.
Yo, stop right there, yo. Stop right there, yo. This nigga said, I can't believe KFC's up there. I said, when the last time you had it? A couple days ago.
No, I'm lying though, because I've changed my diet. It was actually a couple of weeks ago. Okay. But if you asked me that a couple of weeks ago, I would have said a couple of days ago, because it was actually very frequent, because I'm a huge fan of their pot pie.
Okay.
But that's the only thing I feel is good about KFC is their pot pie.
Man, I haven't had
in KFC my opinion. Brick. I love that pot pie. But now I've made some dietary changes.
We're proud of you, Ed.
So because of that, I haven't had it in a while. But the funny thing is, it's like it was a frequent thing. Like the KFC pot pie is like something I really like. But that can't be one thing that sustains that franchise.
Yeah, one dish is not, you're gonna be out of business. So you said something in pre-production that you surprised not up there. Well, you remember what that was?
McDonald's.
Yeah.
I thought McDonald's is like America's fast food chain, and they're also the first fast food chain in America that went global.
Right.
So it's interesting that Mickey D's ain't out there.
Burger King is up there.
I think Burger King is trash water.
What? Over McDonald's? I prefer Burger King over McDonald's.
I would, but the thing is that lately I've started to realize like their Whopper and like their shit's microwave. Yo, it tastes like they got microwave sandwiches now, and they're fucking.
Burger King is delicious. McDonald's
Burger King Whopper. I remember when I was a kid and I had the Whopper, like back in the 90s. That Whopper was amazing. You taste a Whopper now, it just tastes like a former shell of itself.
Why do you think this Whopper?
Why
did you serve me this way? Culver's is up there. Do they got Culver's down there near you?
But I like Wendy's over all three of those.
Oh, Wendy's not up there.
That's the crazy thing. I think Wendy's is better than Burger King and McDonald's.
Oh, I didn't
And
notice
why
that.
did
It was
Wendy's
on the
get rid of the
artwork
fucking
too.
broccoli and cheese baked potato? That was
That's
the
why
most
she at the bottom.
amazing baked potato of all time.
I think it was. Go ahead.
Why? Why was it?
Why?
Yeah,
I
why?
think it's
Why?
just it. In fast food now, the quality of, we talked about this before. I think with, like on the last month, the workers that are at these places, baked potato is something that take a little bit of, you got to poke the holes in it, wrap it. I mean, at least that's how I make it in the crib. But motherfuckers who don't care listening to YBS Scola, I don't know if you know who that is. That's YMB
No.
rapping. They don't give a fuck about that. They putting that shit in the microwave. I was in
there's a baked potato button on the microwave now.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, you just wrap your baked potato in a wet paper towel and then hit the baked potato button. Come back when you hear that.
It's a trade. They can't read, Ed. These kids can't read.
It's just a picture of a baked potato. You just go bling it.
They can't see either.
They can't see. That's why they need the Meta glasses. Meta, where's the baked potato button? It's right there, stupid.
You dumbass. Yeah, so I'm okay with this ranking. I think Jersey Mike's is good. And like I said, Chick-fil-A, for when they first came out, they were the standard of customer service.
Raising Cane's, though. Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's.
Have you ever had Raising Cane's?
Expensive for no reason. I don't like
it. It is expensive, but they have their Raising Cane sauce is delicious. Nice.
It's just chicken tenders, right?
Yeah, it's not just chicken tenders, it's their chicken tenders.
Oh my god. It's not just dick. This is my dick. That's trash.
Yeah, precisely.
This ain't just any old dick.
Yeah. Shouldn't you be saying that too? It's like
come with a blanket.
It's like, hey, when everyone has a house, but when you watch the run, whose house? Run's house. And then what do you say when you go Rams? Everybody has a stadium, but whose house? Rams house.
But it's just a stadium. Once you remove your own personal attribute,
you still refer to your place as your place.
But your place ain't shit
to anyone else, but to you it should be the shit.
Nah. That's the delusion of ego. I'm trying to strip that away. All the rest of 2026.
You're going through life with humility.
Yeah, I don't want to look at it because it ain't shit. It ain't shit. The Rams ain't shit, really. To a motherfucker in Pakistan or somebody in Iran, hearing them FJ-35 fighters come through, they don't give a fuck about the Rams. They shit about to get obliterated.
It's like the bombs falling down. It's like, with the way they made the roster changes, I think the Rams have a shot to the Super Bowl.
Miles, get it. Yeah, Puka just got out of rehab. That shit don't mean nothing now. So, but yeah, that's the way we should.
I'm really mad they got rid of their verse. I really like verse. But we got Miles Garrett. That's crazy. Give me Miles. You could have verse.
What else on here that look a little weird? Little Caesars there, and I'm sorry this image looked like this. I screenshotted it from my phone, as you can see.
That's what's up, though.
You see the Google Maps.
The fact that Subway's still on this list and McDonald's isn't is a fucking criminal effect.
Yeah, Subway's garbage, bro. Subway's garbage. What's the most garbage thing on here?
Subway.
Yeah. Little Caesars. You see Little Caesars sticking out.
Little Caesars on the come up though, because Little Caesars also open across the street. And the quality of their pizza.
Damn, boy, where you live at? You got hella shit across the street.
Yo, you don't even want to know what's across the street. I got two Asian, I got two Chinese cuisines, one hibachi. I'm talking about in the shopping center, walking distance from my house.
Is
Jersey Mike's, Little Caesars, huh?
Is the Chinese food across the street the spot Angel was talking about that you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's the spot. Literally walking distance from here. Guess what I'm going to eat today for lunch?
What's that?
China Star. Black pepper chicken. Can I substitute the onions for some mushrooms, green peppers and mushrooms?
You want it like that? You got it like that. That's crazy. All right. Well, so guys, tell us in the comments what you think is the best fast food chain right now. Ed, do you agree with Jersey Mike's?
Yeah, I think Jersey Mike's deserves that because they have their quality of their menu with subs.
Meat.
You thought so. I say
got
quality
you.
of their menu
You're
and
coming
their
up. You're coming
items
up.
on their menu.
You're learning.
And the best, what makes the subs the best is the bread. If you got the bread is right, that's where you can tell the difference
I
of
like
how
that
good something
observation.
is. And their bread is, they have a distinct taste to their bread.
Look at the
That you can tell.
hand.
This
That
is a
boy in love
Jersey
with the
Mike's
bread.
sub. This is a Jersey Mike's sub, and I don't know.
That nigga
They
turned
have healthy
Italian over that
options. You
bread.
have vegetarian options. Their menu spans for everything. You can have vegan. You can also, they also do wraps too. So you can do wraps where you don't have to use the bread.
Bowl sandwich. What is it
They
called? Where
also
your
have
sandwich
the sub bowl
sub
where
bowl.
you have everything without the bread too.
Yeah,
So
but the bread is on point. So, but yeah, as I agree with you, Ed. I think I think Jersey Mike's is number one. I wish I think Panda Express, which is top 5, is also
yeah,
a really good one too. But yeah, I'm not feeling that Raising Cane's
Panda
with
Express is on the pricey
sub.
side though, isn't it?
Nah. You can get. I prefer quick. You ever heard of Quick Way Hibachi?
No, quick way.
Quick Way. It's like
Tell me where it's at.
Tell me we gonna pull up tonight. it's like Sakura Japan. You remember Sakura Japan?
Sakura.
Sakura Japan.
Oh yes. It'd be the mall.
Exactly. You got it. It's just like
I
that, but
love
it's called
those.
Quick Way. Yes, it's just like that,
Oh,
but
those
it's
are
a
good.
franchise thing. So, but I prefer that.
So you have those in Maryland?
Yeah. I'll bring
Man,
you.
I
I'll
miss
bring
it.
you some down. I'll bring you some
Yeah.
down when I come to the.
Yo, we also gotta get on. Don't forget, we gotta get on the tickets. Oh,
Yes. We'll get the
one.
ticket.
I'm about to mute myself. Hold on, I got like 2 more coming.
Let him go. He's endo clip. He's in rolls. When your girl leave me, she need a hair salon. Tell him. You wasn't muted though. You said you was gonna mute yourself, but you did not mute yourself. Now there you go. Your ass backwards. It's early. I'm not mad at you. Guys, just let y'all know we get up early to shoot the show on a Saturday. Me and both Edwin work early in the morning. We get up early for work. Saturday is a day we want to get some reprieve, but we still get up early to shoot this damn show for y'all, man. It's all love. It's all love. All right, let's keep it moving.
So basically, I wasn't muted. I could have muted like I'm muting myself for the sneeze. Fucking hate Sean.
Exactly.
And I come back like,
bitch. Oh, sorry about that.
We literally witnessed the end of Too Late We Said It.
That's crazy. Sending shots from the grave. Let's get in. Let's switch topics into this next one. I'm trying to see where we should go from here. Let's go into this one. Let's talk about transitions in life. In life, we all make adaptations and changes from where we came from. People more often than not call it chapters in your life, moving on from one chapter in your life to another one, and sometimes turning the page on that previous chapter, especially if you're fond of it or have a lot of emotional attachments to it, can be sort of difficult. We've sort of curtailed this section of the conversation to fit me and more of Edwin's experience, but this can apply to anybody experiences based on where you're coming from, juxtaposition of where you're going. So if you take a look at the image on the screen on the right, you see a military serviceman. I put this in the chat GPT. It's supposed to reflect a military serviceman leaving the service and transitioning into a lifestyle of corporate America. You see the placket there with his position says associate banker. Somebody leaving the Marines, someone leaving the Air Force, someone leaving the Army and trying to make that transition to a corporate world. And then the image on the left, you see a former college athlete leaving that world of sports and pageantry, and now he's a postal worker. And sometimes making that change can be difficult for some, and some people embrace the change. But Ed, I just wanted to speak to you about it, and then I'll offer my perspective as well. How was it for you leaving the corps, or what branch did you serve in?
Army, the Army.
Okay, so leaving the Army, and then transitioning into that rat race lifestyle as opposed to a lifestyle where brotherhood and service and duty were the core, into a world where you have to claw and fight your way up for your position. I applaud you, bro, because we talk off air and you're coming up the ranks, and I've seen where you come from just a basic cable installer to where you are now leading projects and stuff. But tell me how you feel about leaving that net and that that nest of brotherhood to where you are now in the professional world.
Transitions like that they can be good if you incorporate the things that you learned
Mm.
from your journey in there. And I think the military for me was probably my biggest saving grace because, most people that know me know I have high and ADHD, so that causes me to be a little bit predictable at times in how I react to things. But the military gave me a structural, like a structural, what is it? Damn, it's like I'm drawing blanks today. It gave me like a structural discipline that allows me to control those impulses whenever I need to. So then whenever I let loose, then I become an unpredictable, fun person that you never know what I'm going to say. But then when things get real, like I snap into like grind mode and get to a major focus to get things done. And sometimes it means that I'm not as the go-lucky guy that people are used to, but when everyone knows right away when I'm snapped into that, like I'm serious.
Yes,
And
I know when I talk
the
to you.
military.
I called Edwin the other day at work, and me and Ed always talking like you see on the Too Late We Said It podcast. He'd be like, "Yo,
this is just regular us talking, like our podcast, and then when we're talking on the phone, it's just a podcast again."
Yeah. And I called this motherfucker at work. I was like, "Yo, what's up, Ed? Hello." I said, "Ed, yes, this is me. What's going on?" I'm like, "What the fuck is this?
Like, why are you talking like that?
I'm still in the building." I was like, "Oh, this nigga's still he on the clock. He talking like Ash Ketchum on the phone." Well, go ahead, finish your story.
Yo, you're right. Yo. He had a whole kick of that, and then I had to I gotta keep it chill because I'm in the office.
Yeah, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
But in any case, it was like that's what the military did. So I utilized the things that I learned from the military, and for me, I can't sit in here and say like the transition was difficult because see, like you got soldiers that really were deployed, and that I was in the Army Reserve, so that means I had time. I was living both lives on the regular. So the biggest transitional change was, you spend that time through basic training. Then you go through AIT and you develop a mindset that the military needs for you to have for you to be a functioning soldier that like follows orders, does what you're supposed to do, have integrity to be able to do those things even when no one's around, to maintain that military bearing is what they call. So then when they tell you go away on leave, they said don't let the civilian world take your military bearing. And what that means is you have a certain form of being that you are that allows you to compartmentalize what's going on and also put things in where they need to be, so that way you can focus on the task at hand. So that was really important for me because me with my conditioning, like I could be all over the place. But with the military, it showed me how to zero in my focus. You know what I mean? So when I left basic training, came home, like everybody thought I was like any family member that has someone that just came home from like basic training AIT, you're gonna see two different people. That person's gonna stand at parade, rest when they're talking to you, or they're gonna say sir and ma'am because we're supposed to treat civilians like officers. So it's sir and ma'am at all times. And the crazy thing is that starts to slowly whittle away as you start to be around your peers, because your peers are like, hey man, stop talking like that. Hey, come on, man. Hey, where you at? Hey, remember when you was and they slowly pull you away from it.
Right.
But that's for someone like me. I just came out of basic training, so it's easy. But when you take a soldier that's been to actual deployment, they've been in real life war situations, common situations, it's unimaginable for me to even try to explain how that process is, because that's a whole different process.
That's
because
a monster, bro.
It's like every corner you go is like the traumas that you face. PTSD is real, and there's different levels and different forms of PTSD, where some people think that it's always this. Like, no, there's different levels where your reactions are changed based on what you went through. That's what the post-traumatic stress syndrome is that some normal thing that's mundane to us is a reminder of something that was catastrophic to them.
And that's how they have those snapbacks.
For real, yeah. And it puts them into that situation, and now they're reacting as if they were in that situation. That's what the PTSD can do. And in other forms, it just makes them more a shell of themselves when it comes to being able to live without worry or live without keeping your head on a swivel. They'll come over here and their head will be on a swivel, just like they're still over there. So those things is like, I can't really imagine it because I didn't go through that.
Right.
but I can feel the difference that I felt when I was fully trained and come right out of training and then get into the world where everybody's living free and there's no thought process to like this, where everything you're just like, shh, focus on this. Your everything is task is about task. What task am I doing? What am I focusing on? And to me, that was the greatest blessing because I was all over the place mentally. I always am, but the military gave me an aspect and a form to be able to control it when I need to. So I'm able to turn that switch on and focus. So to me, it was a good transition, but I can't say the same for everyone because everyone has a different experience
Right.
and they handle things
And take
different.
things different. Right.
But
Exactly.
I think that's a tough transition for someone, especially that's been in deployment and then coming home to like a mundane job. And in some instances, it's a relief. And in some instances, some people love it to the point where now their lives feel like they have no meaning. So they become depressed. And that's why there's a high suicide rate for soldiers coming over because they feel like they're out of place. They don't feel like they belong and all these things. Is like, and it's a sad thing.
It's a different world for them. Yeah.
And that's why those VFDs are so important and making sure that soldiers have an outlet to go to be able to talk about and be amongst other soldiers so they can feel like they belong again. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I mean, that to me is what's going on. Like, then you got the athlete, like, it's talking about the college athlete that didn't make it to the pro level. Now they got to go back to a regular job. They go back to school to get the degrees. That's why it's important that everyone emphasizes student athlete, because you always got to have that secondary plan in case you don't make it to the pros,
because a lot of motherfuckers don't.
Yeah, and pick up something that could be useful for when you get out of playing. You know what I mean? And that's what
a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't acknowledge that that's a reality, though. That I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's like I'm good. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. But it's hard, yo. It's hard to go from like I play college sports. I play college football, and a couple of dudes I know made it to the league. Couple of them went on, like I played junior college football. A lot of them went on a lot of people I know went on the Division I programs, Minnesota, Alabama, Clemson, big schools. But as you get that jolt of, yo, now I'm the guy. I play for Ohio State now. And that boosts your ego. You the man in high school. You the top in high school. You get to junior college. You the top in junior college. You get to a Division I program like Alabama, Ohio State, Oklahoma Sooners. Now you mid-tier. If you make it to the league, you might be practice squad, and then you're out the league. And we used to call it living outside of the helmet. When you hang up your cleats, you playing without your helmet now, is what we used to say. Now you're just a regular person. Now you working at Chick-fil-A, you working at Lehman Brothers, you working at
the airport.
And actually, one of my roommates did, where he works at the airport. Shout out my brother Tressa Baptiste. He played for the Bears for a little bit. My roommate, he played for the Bears for a little bit. Now he's a head football coach in Staten Island, but he was working at the airports for a while. And we used to talk all the time, like, yo, I'm outside the helmet now. It just feels the structure of college sports isn't what it used to be. I mean, just like you said with the military, that structure's gone. It's not waking up, lifting weights, film review,
the routine,
practice,
the purpose,
exactly.
The camaraderie about being. That's why there's a lot of parallels between football and soldiers, because they share similar camaraderies of
one heart,
the brotherhood, and and everyone's together. You're as strong as the guy next to you. It's the same concept, because just like that, when you got a soldiers that's lined up in a formation, because soldiers and football have formations, you have to depend on the guy to your right to do his duty to cover his vectors of fire, where you have to depend on your guy on your left or your right to cover his blocking assignment.
Right.
They're very similar. That's, I like the concept outside of the helmet. We're living outside of the helmet. I'm living outside of the uniform.
Yeah, I'm outside of the fatigues. Yep. Same deal. So it's tough, man. If a lot of younger people, some of my son's friends watch this podcast, and these niggas in 9th grade, so y'all shouldn't be watching this anyway. But as you grow, And you transition, these kids are transitioning to middle school, soon you'll transition to high school, then you'll transition to a trade, workforce, college. As you make these transitions, just remember, you are who you are. You are who you've always been. You may have picked up traits and ideas and understandings of things of along the way, but as long as you stay true to yourself, Edwin, I love your rap name, Imani OT, Oak Tree. I stay firm in my beliefs. I feel as long as you stay true to who you are and firm in your beliefs, you'll be able to navigate any transition. When you start letting other things sway who you think you
Yeah.
are or your perception of yourself, that's when you get fucked up in the game. So I'll let you close it out, Ed, if you
Yeah,
got anything else
because
to say.
everyone thinks that the strongest part of the tree is the trunk, and in some instances it is, but in reality, the strongest part of the tree is the part that you don't see, the roots,
Mm-hmm.
how deep the roots go, and how strong those roots are firmly placed, because that's what keeps the tree upright.
Right.
It's the
And
roots.
feeds it. They feed it. The
So,
roots feed the
in the
tree.
same aspects, that's what keeps us upright. That's what keeps us who we are, is the roots. The roots of who we are, it starts in the beginning, and everything that's implanted in those roots, the foundational pieces of who we are and who we are as people, and how we incorporate that with the things that we learn along the way. And what's good about what's the best lesson is, like, in the military, if military tactic is, you never go into a situation without understanding and locating your exit points. And
Mm.
if you don't if there's only one way in, one way out, that's
You
fish in
live
a
in Cherry
barrel.
Hill now.
Yeah, that's fish in a barrel. That means if you go into that situation, you and your exit is
Is your
blocked,
entry? Mm-hmm.
you're stuck. So if you don't go into a situation without understanding how you can exit, so always leave yourself an exit. That means in career wise, don't always go in there thinking that this is everything. Always keep something. Networking is important. People just don't understand how important networking is. You're on a job, you're always meeting people, and you're
Oh,
going to meet people that do different things, and it might appeal to some other strengths that you have. Formulate those relationships, fortify those relationships, make sure they're strong, because in case this doesn't work out, you can make a phone call and create a new entry, a new exit point, and set yourself up for understanding, like, if this don't work out, I got another plan.
right.
Don't always focus on one plan, because when you do, you got to remember, life is unpredictable and things will change. So as long as you keep yourself doing the right thing and formulating relationships, which creating bridges, like,
Mm-hmm.
don't burn bridges, create bridges. The more bridges you got, the more things you can do in your life. And the other part is, you can do more than one thing if you want to, if you set your sights to it. We have our regular jobs, we're doing this, I'm doing music, and you're doing comedy. In this aspect, we have 3 avenues that could potentially be growth for us. And
Right.
if they all 3 pan out, great. But if they don't, we still got our main job that holds us down. That's
Exactly.
basically the best lesson you can learn. And that's when we're talking about transition, it's okay. You were an athlete, but guess what? You developed
Use
you
more than
developed
that.
a lot of strengths along the way, because as an athlete, you understand team building. You understand how to be part of a team. You understand how strong you are when you have the right people around you. So you create the team outside of the team. He's living outside of the helmet.
Dream
That
within a
doesn't
dream.
mean that means that he could have other players that live outside the helmet that could be his players to his left and his right. That can say, hey man, my path this way ain't good, but I got my homie to my left that's doing something, doing great things. I could
My
piggyback off
homegirl
that.
standing to my left and my
Left and
right,
my
true
right, true
blue.
blue.
It's sad
It's
like
how
glue.
I glue.
Do we live in hey, single?
Single. When ADHD kicks in, we can go into song. But yeah, that's all. It's all lessons. Like, Sean learns that being part of a team, it means that makes him, and it gives him a trait of being able to work with others and understanding those things, and also understanding leadership. The
I
military
will
did that for
not
me. It gave me discipline. Football
be.
also gives you discipline, because you have to be focused on your tasks and your assignments, because the guy to your left is going to fail if you don't.
Exactly.
They have the Patriot way that Bill Belichick, Kurt calls, do your
All you
job. Just
niggas
worry
get in
about
line.
or you just worry about your job, because if you do yours, the guy to the left does his, everybody succeeds. And
All you
that
niggas
type
listen to Thomas.
yeah, that type of structure is important. So yes,
Tom,
it's
tell
tough
him.
to transition, but always remember you develop some tools in that path that you were in. And sometimes it doesn't work out, we stay there permanently, but take those tools with you and
Tom, get the
incorporate them
Negroes
in
in
your next
line.
ventures. You got that, Tom? Yeah.
Tom, control the blacks.
Yeah. Control of all, except you can't control Antonio Brown.
You couldn't control AB, nigga. You're done. He's fucking Giselle. All right, let's.
Yo, that's my sister's name.
I'm sorry, she called us straight, but it ain't about her. It's Giselle, Tom Brady wife. Hopefully, hey Giselle, hopefully you was fucking AB. He a freaking young man. Taking the court. All right, let's ride on.
Can I get a cosign?
I'll buy you a car. I'll buy you. Know, he got that little golden finger he put in his forehead. That little diamond studded finger. Let's talk about this right here, Ed. We're both men of a certain age, and you know, I know you in the house, you know, with Princetta, but I'm back out here on these streets. And it's something that people in there, you know, I'm 38. We're not gonna say I don't know how old Ed is. Let's say he's 39. Let's say that. How
this beard says otherwise.
Going to the club in over 40. I had a discussion with somebody about this recently. And I actually went out last weekend and I saw a couple silver foxes, male and female, entering the club and leaving the club. And it made me wonder how would it feel hitting the club in your 40s and 50s? The club, I'm talking about the certified club. Now I was going into a lounge, you know, a little speakeasy is what it was. You go in there, you have some drinks, you chill. They playing this nigga on the side playing a violin with a harmonica strapped to his throat. So he was trying to do it all. But going to the club, listening to Jeezy and all of that shit in your 40s, it's gotta be tough. So Ed, what do you think about that? Are there other situations and other? First of all, should you be going to the club in your 40s, 50s?
In my personal opinion, no. I think that 30 is the cutoff for clubs.
30.
30.
Exactly 30.
30. Once you're hit 30, you just start to transition to more like lounge-based locations where people over 25 go. Because the clubs, people from 21 and up, and there's some clubs that's 18 and up that where you have the wristbands. To let you know these wristbands means I can get drinks, and then this color wristbands means I can't.
Right.
So if you're going to a club that got the wristbands and you're over 30, shame on you.
Kill yourself. I mean, put yourself out the game.
Because that's even worse. But to me, I think the club is the 18 to 25 crowd, and the people above 25 they can still slide in. And it's all good. But once you hit that 30 mark, you start when 25, you start looking to more lounges and start finding people that's because like. Part of the issue I think is like I don't think there's nothing wrong with age gaps and whatnot. It all depends on the two people. As long as you're of adult age, it's fine. But you tend to grow a little more when you have people that's more closer to your mindset and your mindset of thinking. Now that said, there are younger people that have that mindset early. Now that's the exception to the rule, not the norm. Right. So that's why if you really want to mingle, try to mingle with crowd that's more into your mindset. So that way you don't shrink yourself to a lower mindset. And I don't blame those older guys going to the club because I understand why they're going in there. Let's try to unpackage that. Why are they still going to these clubs even though they know they're way older? It's because they're still holding on to their youth, and I think that's okay. That's why for us, like me and you were parents, we can keep a hold of our childhood selves by being with our kids because our kids remind us of our childhood selves. Yeah, so we hold on to our childhoods through our youthful kids. They remind us who
vicariously through them, right?
You know what I mean? And that's fine, but some people don't have the kids, so they look for that, and I think that's a major reason why you see. I mean, we're excluding the pedos and sickos because those are different.
Please do, because
those are the ones that go to the clubs for those sicko and pedo reasons. But I'm talking about the people that are older that are still going to the clubs because they're trying to connect with the younger crowd because they don't want to let go.
They got the Michael Jackson
their younger selves, and that's why they still dress young and everything. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. You're not hurting nobody. But
ain't gonna hurt nobody.
It doesn't always have a good look. You know what I'm saying? It's not always a good look. But I think we shouldn't like overly shame them, just understanding the reasons and their positioning because people we tend to be a little harsh on people. But maybe that person just wants to still be young.
Yeah, that's the thing. So I used to bounce downtown Baltimore to tons of bars, tons of clubs, and I would see people like certified in their 60s in the club, bro. And I used to always wonder, damn, how did you get here? You a dude, you know, and I used to just think of, and I know they probably dead now, bro, because this was like 2008, 2007. Like this was before I had children, or when my children was very young, my son. But when I had a daughter, I didn't bounce. But like you 60 in the club, and they be gaming up young bitches, and I. At the time, I was so naive. I'm like, damn, they getting game. But what it was is they tricking. I'm buying you drinks. I'm gonna take you to go buy a little dress from Rainbow
But
tomorrow.
remember, 50 said it ain't tricking if you got it.
It is tricking, no matter if you got it or not.
Remember that shit? My man tried to create a loophole.
Yeah.
So he's a cheap loophole here.
That's tricking though. But what I want to say is though, I think the club has an American stigma, because when I was in Cartagena, that's all it was in the club was old niggas. It would, but they was buying pussy. I got you, but it was. I'm talking about 70. Everybody looked like LeBron right now. You seen LeBron with the gray beard?
Yeah.
You
seen me with the gray beard?
No, but you ain't got the old man aesthetics around it. Like, you know, motherfucker old when they got 1,000 crow's feet, the skin all baggy. You know what old niggas like when they had the Morgan Freeman swag.
He said, you know,
like, everybody in that bitch looked like Morgan Freeman. And I was like, damn, how the fuck, what is this? But they tricking. So if I think going to the club for organic vibe, you're not gonna. That's a fool's move, because in the club for real, it's just a bunch of posturing. Niggas just standing to the side on the wall. Look, damn, shorty bad. You go to the club, you pay $60 to say damn shorty bad 30 times. I want to go somewhere where I can sit down and I can have some music playing and I can talk to a chick.
I've never done that, Sean.
What? Go to the club and say shorty bad 60 times?
I never stood on the wall. I always went right into the mix.
See, because you
see me, I like to interact, so I immediately go to interaction.
You an extrovert, Ed, and I honestly think you on cocaine sometimes, but we're not going to talk about that. So we just, you know, a lot of people, they real, you know, shrewds, they're shy, but I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. You had too much conquito. That's what happened. You was drinking that conquito all day. Got you all turned.
Hey, it's a fun time going out with me because I would create conversations everywhere we go.
Exactly.
Like, I don't care. We be in the gas station line waiting. I was like, you know, it's crazy how life is. The person's like, God damn, I gotta talk to
unintentional too. That's why I love you. That's why I love you, man. You
have a conversation.
Hey, you know what? Chick-fil-A sauce is real good.
Yo, I go to this gas station that's on my way to work. It's crazy. I'm segueing real quick. It's gotta happen.
That's okay.
Yeah, and when I make that left to go down the main street that leads to where my job site is at, there's a speedway there. Okay. And that speedway, I swear, not even forcefully, but it's like I go in there, everybody knows who I am now that works there now, because since I go there on such a regular basis, I formulated conversations with everyone's worked there. And I know they all have different shifts, because, you know, they have a floating shift. So that means that some mornings this person's working, some mornings this person's working. And I have already met the whole staff by this point. So then when I got on the, like, they know when they literally know physically and verbally know when my diet started, because I used to go in there and get like slices of pizza or hot dogs and stuff. Now I'm going there getting hard-boiled eggs and fucking salads. So they're like, and they're looking at, and I was like, I know what you're thinking. I used to see me getting these, and they had these chicken wings that they put in the little oven joint. I get those chicken wings too. Jesus Christ. And all of a sudden I was just getting salads and hard-boiled eggs and the banana.
Nanners.
Diet just changed, and I just, you know, I created a conversation. So now they're saying, it's like, oh man, you're still. So now I go in there like, oh man, you're hanging in there, still getting there, because they know I used to get those pizzas.
They proud of you.
It's like they're on the journey with me. I'm like, so when I go in there, it's my cheat day. I'm like, my cheat day, and I'm like, man, it's my cheat day, and they don't got no pizza. Pizza's coming right up, Edwin.
First, here you go, boy.
I make sure I get your pizza on your cheat day.
Hey man, you gotta deserve a cheat day. You're gonna crash out, except for sexual relationship.
But the moral is that I'm so social that even if I go to any establishment on a regular basis, I'll eventually know everybody's name. I'll learn a little bit about them. They'll learn a lot about me, because every day I'm gonna every day I'm gonna reveal more and more. They're gonna feel like we're by the time a few months go by, we're all fucking family and shit.
When
like,
you're
my cousin, yo, what's up, family?
La familia, la raza.
So that's how it be for real.
That's crazy, but I mean that's a good thing though, because
but y'all want to stand on the wall in the club, stand on the wall in the club. I'm gonna meet everybody.
That's a topic. That's a topic that I got for next week. Sense of community. and how that's faltered in the world. But that's a great point. You should be interacting with the people around you, so it's not these soulless exchanges everywhere.
Yeah.
I like
So
that. We'll talk
we
about
all
that
know
next
that
week.
we all have family, we all have brothers, we all have sisters, we all have relatives.
Right.
And when you start to like treat everybody as you treat like you go to a family reunion, then the energy is just, there's a positivity that formulates there and a sense
It's
of
a warmth.
community that when I walk into that store, they're like, oh, that's Edwin. They're not gonna be like, oh my gosh, should I be worrying about what he's gonna do? It's like, no, this dude comes in here, talks to me every time, always asks me if I'm okay, if I look sad. I'm like, hey, you doing okay? And I literally just do that to a stranger. I don't give a shit.
And
It's
that
like,
makes
you look
work less
sad, and I
stressful.
want to be able to, like, if there's anything I can say to make you feel better, and I move about my business in the day, and I never see you again, at least my interaction made things better.
I dropped
that's
a little bit of
that's what I'm hopeful to do in most instances.
Yeah.
Unless you're pissing me off, then you'll remember me for cussing you out.
The other way around.
the other way happens too. Don't get it twisted. People be
you bitch. Oh my goodness. All right,
you think
so
you're gonna get away with this? Do you know who I am? I know everyone.
I know everyone. I am your manager.
I am the table.
So I mean, in closing, get your thrills going to the club. Like we said, you can hit speakeasies, you can hit lounges, you can hit hookah bars. Yeah. They got day drinking parties. Yeah. One of my homies trying to get me going to like day drinking, jazz events and stuff like that. Because going to the club, man, you're out of your element. Even if you are, you look the perception of you by the bartenders, the bouncers, and the other club goers.
And I love the music. The crazy thing is, I still love the club atmosphere because I still love the thought of dancing, being around people, having a good time. All that's awesome. But they make these places for people of the age groups.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's age work appropriate locations that you can go. But every now and then, maybe you go with a family member that's on the younger end. You're just going with them.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that'd be different because you're just reliving. I'm just here with my nephew and he's having a good time at the club. And I'm just
every weekend is not a.
But you out there by yourself like that man in the phone. Bring that picture back up. If you in there like this guy right there, look, do you see anyone of his age with him? At least for him to share the experience with? No, my man went there on his own accord by himself
with the Run DMC tracksuit on.
Yeah, and he's a legend. And you know what's crazy is every club has someone like this gentleman here that everyone like says, oh, that's Dave, yo, he's coolest dude in here. He comes in here, dances with us, gives us advice, and we're drunk, and he makes sure that we're okay.
Nobody looking for no fucking
advice. Or you could be the creepy Dave. Oh, that's creepy Dave. Everybody knows he's creepy. We just kind of let him be what he be, and we just say, ew, get away, creepy Dave.
He always look over the stall while I'm pissing.
Yeah, exactly. And you don't want to be either one of those two because you fall into like this this hole, just like we were talking about, ignorance is bliss. And and that's what happens is his ignorance in that situation is bliss because everyone's showing him a good time, but in the back of their minds, like, what is he doing here? Does he not have
this old nigga crazy? Right. Yeah.
But they just embraced him because they had to see him all the goddamn times.
Might as well make friends.
Might as well make friends with this guy.
It is what it is.
Oh, that's just Dave. He comes in here. He's harmless. He's creepy though, but he's harmless.
He's creepy though, but he's harmless.
Every now and again, he might slap your ass, but it's all
like
good.
A shark with no teeth.
But he's old. Leave him alone.
Let me smell it. So drop in the comments what y'all think about
with my own eyes.
Them black hair.
Let me see that them black hair.
Let us know what y'all think about going to the club over 30. I mean over 40. Are you a club goer over 40? Tell us what you think. Are we wrong? Should you still be going there? Is it a space for you guys in the club with your old ass ordering old fashions and shit while everybody else getting electric palms and shit like that? You're senior citizen bastard.
What's the drink they're having these days? I'll have that.
Let me get Uncle Nearest and Coke. Old ass nigga. All right. You know what the time it is, y'all. If you don't know, now you know, nigga. It's Poppy Sports Talk. Edwin. Let's talk about what happened this week in sports, man. This past weekend in sports, one of the most iconic things that happened. Trump built the whole flipping stadium, just for Dana White to say this would never happen again. But UFC, what was this called? UFC Pride.
UFC Freedom 250.
UFC Freedom 250 took place on the South Lawn at the White House in Washington,
Yeah.
D.C.
Well, the reason why it's Freedom 250 is for people that probably don't know is that this is the 250-year anniversary of the United States.
Yep.
So that's why it's called the Freedom 250.
This took place on the it was an action-packed event. Tons of good fights, tons of good outcomes.
Yeah, all the fights had finishes. That was the best part.
All knockouts. So, but there was one thing that I want to talk about that came out of it. But Ed, I'm gonna let you talk about this first. What did you like to see? What did you enjoy seeing from this fight? And maybe something that you didn't enjoy seeing from this.
There was a lot of amazing fights. Like the matchups all turned out really well, where it was engaging in the matchups. They were good matchups because they created action. So there's a lot of action. That's the best part of the card, was because of that. So if you want to see a good card where you're getting good fight action, where the opponents like mirrored each other in some way, well, that's what you got in this card. The one thing I didn't like, there was a lot of spectacle that I did not like. They were overly doing, like Dana White walking out with Trump and stuff. Like, what was I was trying to understand, like, what was the message there? Like, oh yeah, me and Trump
for sale. We for sale to corporate America. I think.
Yeah. And that's, to me, there's messages about that. And then how they're walking out the White House, and it just seemed like the whole aesthetics of that sometimes felt a little off, because this is a fighting event at the White House.
What did you think about the Justin Gaethje walkout? That was hard. That was tough.
Yeah. Now, Justin Gaethje was the biggest highlight of the whole night. He was the underdog coming in. Oh, America,
I like that shit,
yo. That was a great fight, man. That was the most grueling pace of a fight. And Justin Gaethje was getting punched just as much as Jan was getting punched. But for some reason, his face don't bruise and cut. My man's other face.
I don't know why.
Like, he even said he's an alien. He's like, I don't know what's wrong with my face.
He said it. My German bones were made for this.
It's like, it was made for this. Like,
I didn't know Justin Gaethje gives so much of his proceeds to military service members. I didn't know he did that.
He's a good dude.
He played like
he said. He's like the people's champion for real. Like, everyone likes Justin Gaethje. They call him the highlight reel because you know what you're gonna get with him. Like, just like Robbie Lawler, like him and they fight similar, where they leave it all out there in the octagon. They come in to fight. Yes. They don't care. Remember, he got knocked out when he was
Max Holloway.
With Max Holloway. Holloway did it. Anyone else, he was winning the fight.
They just played it out.
Fight. And Max Holloway said, "Let's get here in the middle." And guess what? He, without hesitation, he went in for it. And he lost, and he was no respect for it. You know why? Because the fact is, he didn't turn down that invitation to just let's brawl it out for the last 20 seconds.
Even though he was winning, you're right. Yeah,
he was winning. He could have just danced around for 10 seconds and got the unanimous decision. Nope, he went in there and he took his L like a champ, came right back, and look what he did. The same principle is how he won the belt. The other dude didn't respect his heart and his motor, and he ended up winning because of it.
Look at you.
Look at you. Bleeding. To me, that was the highlight. But what was that dude? The dude that fought what's that big country? What's his name?
I don't know. I'm not too well.
That white dude that was talking that shit, yo. About
Michelle that's Obama. What I wanted to talk about. The one that said Michelle Obama looked like a man.
Yeah. He didn't say that. He said Michelle Obama is a man. He said
is a man. Okay, so that's what I want to talk about. Now, y'all already know I'm not too fond of for a lot of black people are Obama this, Obama that, but I feel like Obama didn't really do too much for our community. He did a lot for other communities, and sort of left us hanging. But one thing we're not going to tolerate, I feel like Michelle Obama is a real. Let's keep it 100.
Yeah.
She seems like the backbone.
No, she did a lot. She took advantage of her position and did a lot of positive
children
things with her position.
Yes, so. That's what we're not going to stand on. There's no Michelle Obama slander.
And the crazy thing, she's got the higher love rate than Obama.
Of course.
But we're going to disagree on the Obama thing, because I don't think, like, a lot of people don't realize how much obstacles that he had put in his way. And I implore you to read his book, because he tells you what he went through.
He could tell me what he'd been through, but I seen what you did.
What do you mean what he did?
He put on
he
for
couldn't do
immigrants.
Everything,
going for the LGBTQ community
because he did what he could
didn't
do.
really do much with the. Nah, you can do anything. It's just the results of it. If you get put out the game like JFK, if you get jettisoned out of the position, those are results of doing what you should have did. But I hear a lot of people talk about, well, he couldn't do this because it was he the first. But you can do anything you want to do. It's just you got to deal with the ramifications and the fear of dealing with those ramifications. But that's not what we're gonna talk about. We can talk about that later.
That's a whole nother story.
But to go back to
but Michelle Obama, period, we can agree on is like, man, she was
and the fucked up part is everybody was cheering.
People wanted her to freaking run for president.
Yeah, she the one over Hillary.
And she was like, I'm off that. She's like, yo, get off that.
Because she seen what happened to her husband.
Yeah,
firsthand. So
you do agree?
No, I seen what happened, the scrutiny he went through. But I think her skin's tough enough to deal with the scrutiny.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying that you just said she seen what her husband went through. So you do agree that he did go through some things.
He went through some stuff, but everybody go through something.
Man.
And you still deal with it. You do what you want to do. That's just like you saying
they had roadblocks they had roadblocks all around that man. He had so much stuff he wanted to do he couldn't do. Remember, just because you're the president doesn't mean that everything you say is what goes. Everything has to be voted on.
But to not speak on it at all is a different thing.
Well,
you didn't speak on a lot of things. He's from Chicago and he saw how fucked up shit is. You grew up in Chicago and you didn't really do nothing for that in office. But anyway, we'll talk about that. We'll agree to disagree on that for now. But what was jarring for me is seeing how it seemed like everybody was like, yeah, she is a man, da, da, da. And then you go into your workplace and everybody's, oh, I love Michelle Obama. Right, it's a facade. It's a facade
because when you're in the moment you get caught up and then the real you comes out and then you're like, oh shit, and then you come out like no, it was just in the moment. It's like, in the moment
he said that
truth is truth whether you're in the moment or not. It's just in the moment you forgot your filter. That's what happened.
You forgot
that's what really happened.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, and that dude, he was acting real funky from the beginning. He was acting like he was all like spaced out. Like this dude was doing all kinds of doing too much from the press conferences. That's why I was like, I don't even remember his name. Good. Maybe I have Alzheimer's, but maybe I don't want to remember his name.
He had that Hulk Hogan bandana.
He was acting like a cornball from the beginning, acting real funky and all this stuff. And then he wins and says that. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Like, so, I mean, but that's what it is, bro. You know, the UFC is, I mean, this is America. I wish we would stop acting like I'm not shocked. Don't get it twisted. I'm not shocked at all because I do comedy. I hear in these back
and you know Trump loved that because the way Obama shitted on him at that presidential dinner. Remember that? He's shitting on Trump so hard. He still feels the effects of that.
That's why he said he leaked those images. Remember those images came out of Michelle and
he was calling Obama Al Qaeda. Remember?
Yeah, he's not born here. He's not a real American. But remember them images came out a couple months ago with Obama and Michelle Obama looking like monkeys, and it posted on Trump shit, and he was like, "Oh, somebody else posted that." Like, you got to stop acting like shocked. When are we gonna, black people? When are we gonna stop acting shocked at racism? When are we gonna stop acting? You shouldn't do that.
I can't believe he said that.
Have you been outside? And comedy, I hear the worst. You think that Kevin Hart roast was bad? I hear these niggas when they drunk and coked up in a green room, and it pretty much sound like a Grand Dragon rally in the back. And they hit you with a JK. They be like, niggers belong in the trash. JK. I wish the Klan was back. JK. JK don't work all the time. Stop being appalled and start being empowered.
Yeah.
And to hit myself with one on that. In the name of Jesus. Because you look at all these other you look at all these other groups, the Asians, the Hispanic, y'all, the Viva la Raza. Hispanic people stick together, and when you like, it was a story. And we'll get back to this. I'm sorry to go off on a tangent.
Not in all aspects, because you got the Texans.
Well, they be cooning. They Hispanic coons, so we're not gonna worry about that.
But they exist.
It was a factory in them
fair skinned Latinos
right. The ones who think they Spanish.
That think that they're not Spanish at all.
Yeah, that's them Venezuelans. But it was in Palo Alto, California, was a warehouse. It was a lot of Hispanic workers, and the boss went off on one of them. Was like, "Get the fuck out of here! You're lucky I don't call ICE on." He was like berating the shit out of them, and they was like, "Oh, for real?" And like 40 of them niggas all walked out together. All of them walked out off of the way one was being treated. And I was like, yo, that's righteous as fuck. We'll get another job, but you say that about him. I know you think that about us.
Yeah.
You know, we all disposable like that. But anyway, yeah, I think that was in such bad taste. But what do you think about some of the fights? What was your favorite?
But the fights, like, you know, that all that aside, yeah, the every single fight was good. It's like it's hard to even say because you know you got all of them ended in finishes. They all were action packed. But to me, bottom line, the main event stole the show. And once that main event happened, I was like, the rest of the fights were a distant memory to me. You know what I mean? The O'Malley fight was good. Matter of fact, O'Malley's knockout was probably the most awesome knockout because he was like, he cracked him and then he went up and cracked him again. And right as he cracked him, he was like, saluted. And he saluted before the ref just called it off. Like the ref calls it off. He's like,
oh yeah, see, he's saluting on niggas. You're done. You're done.
That's exactly what happened. Because he cracked like King, and then he went down. He just went. That O'Malley knockout shit was probably the most dopest.
That was iconic.
Yo, that was an iconic moment because my man hit the KO and hit the knockout like a video game. Like,
right, I'm gonna catch you outside if you salute on me, nigga. Fuck that. It's going after the bell if you salute on me after you knock me out. My son.
But that was so greatly theme oriented because he's at the White House. He gets the KO, then does a salute. It was like you couldn't have wrote a better story for O'Malley, who came back from back-to-back losses and then won 2 back-to-back in good fashion. Where also we realized that styles make fights, and what makes fighters the best is they're able to do both. You know, the fighters that can that are great at the ground game and on the stand up. O'Malley, he's probably and Gaethje proved that he survived being in ground control with one of the best grapplers in the sport right now, and he survived it. And that dude got that round, but guess what? In the end, Gaethje got the last laugh.
Yeah,
he won.
Just got to make it to the next round. Yeah,
he even said he knew. He's like, once we get into deep waters, I know that my heart always he prevailed because his fights in him. The other dude was messed up. He was battered. He said he couldn't see out of, but I'm also respect him too because he couldn't see out his right eye, and he told his corner that, and his corner tried to stop. He's like, "You better not stop. I want to fight." And the doctor said, "I want to." He's like, "I want to fight." So they let him fight. That's why they ended up stopping it after that round.
Out there, yo.
Because he was down to die, and they had to stop the fight because he was, he broke his rib cage.
Meta glass.
Did you see when I seen Gaethje's knee hit him in the ribs right there? I saw his whole rib cage collapse. I was like, he fucking fractured 2 ribs right there with that hit.
Yeah.
Bang! And then you saw him when he was clenched over when he sat down, and I knew motherfucker couldn't see out his right eye and can't breathe. Yeah, stop that shit, bro.
Yeah, get him out of there. Yeah.
We commend you for wanting to keep going, but yeah, we salute you. But you done, Gaethje.
We got to sit you down, dog. Before we have to call
but that's what made that fight so amazing. Is like because Gaethje was the underdog. He came in and did exactly what he said he's going to do. He's going to fight his heart out, and in the end, he expected his heart to prevail,
and it did.
And it did. So,
but all right,
O'Malley. So those are the two. That was the co-main event and the main event, and those are the 2 fights, best fights.
You know, White built a good card out. He built a good card that night.
Yeah, because on paper they were trying to make fun of the card, like it wasn't that great. But I was looking at it like this is a very well matchup based lineup here. Like they made sure that we were going to get action.
But
Gaethje wasn't supposed to be there. Remember, this was set up for Patty the Baddie to be there to fight him. Remember, Gaethje beat Patty the Baddie unanimous decision because they had their brawl.
I'm not calling nobody. I'm not calling no nigga a baddie, but go ahead.
That's his name, Patty the Baddie Pimleton.
Patty the B.
Pimlet. Is it Pimlet or Pimbleton? Pimlet.
I don't know.
Patty Pimlet. Pimlet or Pimbleton?
Period.
But he was supposed to be there, but he ended up losing the fight, and Gaethje earned the right to that. And not only did he prevailed too. So it was like he earned it. It was almost like he made a historic run and got the belt. We're gonna probably see a rematch between them two.
Yeah, it was a good fight. It was a good fight.
It was a very highly contested match, and in the end, my man
The
got
damage
humbled.
just took his toll. That's all.
Yeah, and Gaethje was like, I could take your damage, but you can't take mine.
Yeah. 2 tanks fighting it out, and one had aluminum foil, the other one was made of steel.
Exactly. One was pure American steel.
Pennsylvania rolled steel.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I come from the steel mill.
I come from the steel
and my
mill.
papa's
Damn.
papa.
I come from the steel mill. It's crazy. Off the production line. That's crazy. All right, real quick, let's touch on this one, man, before we close out the show. The FIFA World Cup is live from the United States, man. How you say ¿Cómo se dice United States in Español?
Estados Unidos.
Estados Unidos. The United States of America is hosting the World Cup. And I don't really know too much about soccer, man. We was just going to touch on it a little bit because it is in the mouthpiece and the lexicon of society right now as it's going on live. But just tell me a little bit what you think about the World Cup. Shout out to Ghana for winning. My uncle is Guyanese. He was excited. I was like, nigga, congratulations, but this don't mean shit to me. It's almost football season. Real football. Football americano.
Football americano. Football.
Football.
And I'm ready for some football. We're around the corner on training camp right now. Training camp's about to start. Anyways,
I was about to say, it's already overshadowed.
Listen, I think it's a good thing, and I think this is a good hand washes the other. Football is starting to become more global as they're becoming international. So them hosting soccer is almost like returning the favor. It's like we're gonna try to bring soccer to more. And the crazy thing is, over the past couple of years, soccer has been building popularity in America in the past couple of years. So that's a good thing. And I think it's great when we can have these sports, especially a global sport like soccer, because soccer is a global unifier, outside of the Olympics. Because America is probably the only location where soccer is not as prevalent as everywhere else, but soccer's huge everywhere else. And I think it's great that that we're hosting it here, so that way we could bring, the global unity of that what soccer brings. The
unity.
Ole, ole, ole,
I've never been to a soccer match though. It looked like it's fun. It looked like it's a fun.
I think sports are so much better when you're there. The atmosphere, because the atmosphere is what creates everything. But soccer and baseball to me are the two sports that I just have trouble watching on TV. Yeah. But I love going to baseball games because the atmosphere of the whole experience is pretty freaking fun. Especially in the first
6 innings.
Nah, Memorial Stadium and Camden Yards. I was there. I was at the last baseball game at Memorial Stadium, and I was at the first game at Camden Yards. Proud of
that?
Yeah, I'm proud of that.
Why you ain't sound so proud? I'm proud of that.
I just went like this. Yeah, I'm proud of that.
Okay.
But the point of the matter is, I love going to baseball games because I love the atmosphere and everything. And also, the baseball, the stadium Franks, and the whole camaraderie of being
learning. Yo, you said Franks instead of hot dogs. You've grown, yo. You have grown.
Yeah. Anyways, in the Cracker Jacks. The Cracker Jacks is part of the baseball culture. It's part of baseball culture. They better. I haven't been in a baseball game in a long time. You better not, That's literally in the freaking song.
My bad, yo. What you say, nigga? Cracker Jacks.
Anyways, the point of the matter is, so I've never been to a professional soccer match, but I would imagine, because you see, see the shows. I watch what's the show? The soccer show. I can't believe I don't even remember the name. I'm just watching the goddamn
It's
thing.
A TV show for soccer?
Yeah, it's a TV show, yeah. A football coach becomes a soccer coach.
Oh, I'm not sure about
Ted
that.
Lasso. If you see the show Ted Lasso, it really gets you it really shows you like the atmospheric
I thought that was his real name.
Soccer. Ted Lasso?
I thought that was the actor's real name.
Hell no, it's not his real name. He played the character Ted Lasso. Oh, okay. Anyways, the point of the matter is that I've never been to him, but I've seen enough of like Ted Lasso to see, and it looks to me like it'd be an incredible experience. So I would go to a soccer match if it was more of them in America. I'd find a way to go to one just to see what the experience is like, and maybe my opinion of soccer will change.
Well, we got maybe that's what we should cue that up after we hit this Panthers Ravens game, because they have professional soccer teams here in the United States.
Oh, they do? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think it's like the DC United is one. I think that's a soccer team, the DC United.
That sounds like a
Los Angeles
UK
Galaxy. the LA Galaxy is a soccer team. Because remember, they hired not hired, they signed Lionel Messi to the joint in Miami.
They
as
did?
a professional soccer team. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not playing. They did.
You bullshitting. Yes, they did. Yeah. We got professional soccer here. So maybe we can look into that. Because when I was in Colombia, they were doing soccer and you could just see everybody in the jerseys. And it's like that's
you seen the Equalizer 3? The Equalizer 3?
I did not.
See how dang, that's Denzel
what happened
Washington.
though? What happened?
They the movie was circled around a soccer team that was based off the community where Denzel Washington's character.
That's when he was protecting the family, right?
Yeah. Okay. In that town, they had their little soccer team. So I'm not gonna spoil it then because you didn't see it, but
I just can't believe it.
There was a moment of soccer. There was a soccer moment in that movie. And it wasn't really about the game because we didn't see the game in the movie. We just saw the reaction of the crowd and result of the game. And when you see that, you see how everyone's like celebrating. And that's what's cool about going to these sporting events is like the fandom is like where football is kind of losing sight of that, where people are getting a little too personal with it. That's what, remember, we talked about how fans need to stop getting too personal.
Right.
Yes, it's the FU while you're at the game, but when the game is over, there's no more FUs. It's more, hey, good game.
That's that betting that got people turned up.
But you're supposed to say FU in a term like a term of endearment, like FU because you're the opposing team, but you're doing it with love.
Eagles.
Yeah, like it's supposed to be fuck the Eagles with love. Like you're saying, like we know we're all humans and we're all Americans, so you shouldn't be hating.
Fuck the Eagles for real.
He knows what he's talking
about. But I think that sports betting got people really angry because your money tied to it now. Now you got
soccer brings that. Soccer, I think, brings that type of energy. You know that the energy
that's a community type thing down there.
And they
ride for their country.
Yeah, because this is not just a team. This is a country.
This is my country. The government tied to this shit. So, but so on the whole, how excited are you about the World Cup, the FIFA World Cup?
I'm zero excited because I don't.
Damn, zero.
I was just telling you about the good things about why it's good.
Yeah,
that doesn't mean that I personally, but I can't wait to watch it. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm not going to watch a second of that shit.
How you going to juice it up and then say 0? You could have said 5%. You could have gave it a little.
Because I'm looking at it from a big. I was looking at it objectively. Then you asked me a subjective question. Now I'm going to tell you my.
That was a quick verdict too. No, we don't need to go back in chambers. He's guilty.
Like, how excited are you? I'm zero excited.
Zero excited. Not at all.
Like I said, I have to go to a. Sean, look, I have to go to a match in person, and maybe my opinion.
Okay, all right, we got.
So that's why I'm saying I'm giving the opportunity, but we have to go and see for ourselves. And
imagine if somebody came to that in a relationship. I caught you texting this one. Yes, I cheated.
It's like yes.
Just an instant verdict is crazy. 0%.
0%.
Send them to the gulag. You ain't give them niggas a chance, yo. Damn, yo. I'm sorry, y'all.
I just have to be honest, yo.
I respect it, but damn it, cold.
No, I don't mean that soccer's bad or anything. As I said, I just said
think it's bad.
Like you just said, I was talking all this good stuff about it, and it is, but it's just me personally. It's just not my cup of tea.
I think you're a great woman, and I really love the way you cook, but
it's not you, it's me.
I'm leaving tonight.
Yeah, and it's not you, it's me. I think you're great.
No, that was it's you. No,
it wasn't. I just told you how soccer, how great it is, and the feeling. I like to see how into it the fans are and the
pageantry around it.
Yes, exactly. So I enjoyed seeing that, which is why I'm interested in going to a match because that might maybe change my opinion of the sport.
But at this point in time,
I'm the
needle's flat. The gas tank on E. Okay.
Because I'd be lying if I say I can't wait. I don't know nothing about the teams.
So that
I know very few about the
we're
rules.
Not gonna mess too much.
Yeah, I know I have a basic understanding of the foundation of the sport itself, but I don't have the expansive knowledge on it because I don't pay attention to it.
Right.
And I'm not going to.
Damn. Okay, yo, and stop, yo. I don't love you, and honestly, I don't want to love you, bitch. Get out of here.
I'm just being honest. But that said, if I go to a match, which I'm verbally saying I'm interested in doing, it's a possibility by going to a match and I connect with that atmosphere. I might feel differently. And I also don't play FIFA. Maybe if I played FIFA, because let's be honest, a lot of Americans started paying attention to soccer from FIFA because those FIFA games they've won awards. They're like super fun games, which, like I said, soccer is a fun sport to play. I've played soccer in high school and, just playing around, with your friends in the field. Back in the day when we used to go outside to play, like soccer and football, baseball, we do all these things. We go to the batting fields and then go with our mitts and play our own game of baseball. We did all those things. Fun. But I'm not watching it on TV because I don't find it to be entertaining. But if I go to a game, that might change. That's all I gotta say. At this present moment, 0% excited, with the high hopes of possibly getting 10%.
2%.
I said 10. I gave him a little something.
I'm gonna be excited for the concessions, and
What are you? How about your answer? Same question. How excited are you? It's 0, guys.
It's not 0. It's about a hot 5. It's about a hot 5 because I'm excited to be in the crowd and feel it. That's what I want.
So you're going?
I might, not to the World Cup. No, fuck no.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about soccer.
I bet you those tickets probably expensive, huh?
Oh yeah, they taxing because it's a World Cup. People from Senegal, from Portugal, from Australia, everywhere here.
Right, all the kings and queens from those countries are
right, exactly. So that's out of our scope, and especially if I'm not a fan, I'm not about. That's why I said we're gonna get cheap tickets to an American soccer game.
Yeah.
And that'll be our introduction to it. I'm not about to drop 2 bands on something I'm not sure I'm gonna like. So but yeah, I would say 5%. I just want to buy a jersey, cheer with the crowd,
the soccer jerseys are pretty cool too.
Yeah, they cool. So I'm open to it, I'll say, but I'm not too far off.
That's what I said. I'm 0%, but I'm open to being interested.
That's crazy. I'm 0% interested in you, girl.
Yeah, because when this episode is over, I'm probably not even gonna say the word soccer in my vocabulary.
I know you're not. I know you're
like, no, soccer. Like, I don't. The crazy thing is, it's like I don't even hear that word on a regular basis.
Fuck soccer. So
the fact that I remember that soccer is a sport is amazing.
Damn, yo, all right, stop, yo. You making us feel you shitting on soccer right
now. No, I'm not, yo. I just told you how amazing it is.
Have you ever heard of soccer? Where is that?
I told you I watched the show Ted Lasso. That was completely based on soccer, and I love that show.
Okay, well, say
it's hilarious. It had a lot of heart. It showed us some lessons about
say what you need to say
about mental health. There was lessons about mental health, and also understanding that we are all people and go through different things, and seeing how even though he's American and they're UK, they were so different, but they were so similar, and they ended up they hated Ted Lasso and they ended up loving him because his kindness shined through. So it was a lot of good lessons in that show, and I enjoyed the soccer matches in the show, which means that I could potentially like soccer. But right now, it's 0%.
I respect your honesty, but just stop. This is a horrible breakup conversation that you have.
It's not you, it's me.
Yeah. That's the long story short. It's not you, it's not me. All right, guys, that has been another rendition of the world famous, infamous, and now disrespectful Poppy's Sports. Fuck soccer, man. That's insane.
I can't wait for football, yo.
End of another one, dog. I felt like this one went kind of fast today, yo.
It felt fast, but it's still 2 hours. No, I can't. That conversation of soccer only made me miss football more, is what it did. Can't wait.
That's crazy.
Training camp.
That's like hitting something. Be like, I miss my wife.
After I just got this too, like, think about it. You asked me that question after I just got this gift.
Mama gave me that chain. That's crazy. Shout out to Mama, man. That's I like the rope, yo, for real. No doubt. I like that coil rope thing. It looked dope.
You just wish that this was different.
Or just gone. It's just gone. Just not even there. Just jettison it out. But we're not judging your lifestyle. So, guys, we appreciate you joining us for another episode. Ed, is anything you want to leave on wax before we get the fuck up out of here, bro? Your music you got coming up? You want to
music coming up? Hopefully everything goes well as planned. We got some artists to spotlight coming down the pipeline. I'm gonna have more, if everything goes well, have another verse to showcase on the next episode if everything goes well. But like I said, there's no promises with music. If I'm either gonna write good material or I'm not gonna do it. So if I have something to showcase, because I'm proud of what I accomplished. But I like to take my time, especially when I'm doing features, because I want to make sure that it's worth their while, that they gave me the opportunity to be on their song with them, that I'm giving them a verse that complements their song. You know what I mean? And that's basically
okay. No doubt. Bring something to it, contribute instead of just being on it, right? I feel you.
Yeah,
No
just
doubt.
to be on it, I was like, I want to be able to fulfill the heart of what the song is given.
Can add to it. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
So make sure you follow Edwin and or Imani.
Yeah, follow my music
Yeah
page. That's what I should have said. My music page is right on the screen. It says Imani_OT. If you search that on YouTube, it'll pull you to my page. I literally have 11 subscribers. It's brand new. I just developed it, so that way I don't want to cross contaminate my music on our podcast. These are two separate things. We'll showcase stuff of our stuff, but then we should have our own channels to build it. So I'm going to build my channel. You can go there for our music, and I also promote our podcast on that page too, to send you over here. So that's how it works. And hopefully, if everything goes well, Sean will create a channel based on his comedy.
I think I do got. I think
he's not giving me any content to edit. So
I know. Well, next week, the Friday, June 27th, I'll be in Pasadena, Maryland at Hysteria Tap House doing comedy. And then that following Sunday, I'll be at Libations in Millersville, Maryland, doing comedy as well. So I'll have 2 sets, and I'm gonna make that page. I'm gonna build it up. I keep giving everything to Edwin like he my father. Dad, look what I made. Popsicle sticks.
We're trying to build our own little tree.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying, and we have a different branches that we're gonna branch off of that, and that's what I hope we can accomplish here. Is like we fortify our passions, and then we all come together onto this podcast where we can also give other people a platform to also showcase that, because that's ultimately what we want to do. We want to talk about things, talk about sports, but also be a platform for other people that's on the grind just like us. They come through when we talk about the grind, we talk about those things, and also learn about what people go through on their day-to-days doing different jobs and occupations. So that's what we're doing. But it all starts with y'all. Y'all support us. We're going to bring you perspectives from wherever we can get them, so we can know who we are as people. Like, everybody does different things in their life, and we all go through different things. And too late we said it, we're not afraid to talk about it.
Exactly. So again, Imani OT on SoundCloud, SO5 Hundo on Instagram, YouTube, and all of that. We're all over YouTube. We're all over different types of entertainment platforms. Thank you for watching the Too Late We Said It podcast. Now the People's Podcast. We are that's not our name, but the Too Late We Said It podcast quotation
is the People's podcast.
We are here for the people because we is people. We hope you have a fantastic Saturday night. Stay safe, and we will see you next week. Hit it with me, Ed. Peace.
Now we're all plugged into the Matrix and fucking looking for Neo and shit.
He's beginning to believe. Hey, all right, cool. Hey, I'm a stop right here 1 second. I'm sorry, we had to edit this out. I'm gonna go give my daughter her breakfast real quick. Give me 1 second.
All right, yeah, that's easy. Showing you how insignificant I am without Sean Leverett. I do everything I can, but I feed off of his energy. So without his energy, I just start to go on a tangent. Fuck the Rams. The Ravens are everything. Mango is a delicious snack. Actually, a delicious brunch or breakfast, where it's like you make a mashed potato version, mashed potato version of plantain, and you have egg, you have the fried cheese. It's just an absolutely delicious thing, to eat. I love mango. I wish I had some mango right now, actually. Or another thing I wish I would have is white rice with eggs over medium, and let the yolk just pour over the the white rice, put a little salt and pepper on it. Delicious. You know, you could throw a couple slices of bacon if you want, just to add a little crunch. You know, it's delicious stuff, you know. Salads. My favorite dressing is ginger dressing. I love ginger dressing in my salads. Yeah.
What the fuck? That's just for you. Are you gonna put that in? You gonna put it on the back?
You probably. I will put some clips on the back end while I'm waiting.
Oh, okay. All right.
Back to you.